Don't buy a PlayStation Portal until you've seen this. If the PlayStation Portal's so good, why do I have it back in the box? Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. You guys have probably heard me say on this channel that the PlayStation Portal is awesome. You've seen me unbox it, you've seen me review it, and you know that I've said it's a pretty good device. I've even made some videos showing you how to extract the best performance out of your PlayStation Portal. But if it's so great, what's it doing back in the box? Well, it turns out I don't think it's that great. I'm gonna go over the top reasons why you should not buy a PlayStation Portal. Now, many of you are used to the clickbait titles. Don't buy a PlayStation Portal until you've seen this. Well, this one's actually gonna be one of those scenarios where I'm gonna present some things that maybe you haven't considered when considering a PlayStation Portal. I might give you guys some alternative solutions in this video. And if you're really dead set on getting a PlayStation Portal, well, I'm not gonna stop you, but I do want you definitely to consider some of these factors. First off, the PlayStation Portal is a premium product. It feels great in your hands. I'm not gonna do an unboxing because I've already done that. But when it works really, really great. And if you can get it to work great, it's probably a really good experience for you under certain conditions. Now, it's clear from my other video where I walk you through exactly how to connect it up for the best connection possible that not everybody's experiencing the premium experience. They're not experiencing the experience that Sony wanted you to have under those ideal circumstances. It is possible, but it's very difficult. Let me explain. The PlayStation Portal works as a window to your PlayStation 5. It does not do cloud gaming, it doesn't do online streaming, it strictly serves as a gateway from the PlayStation 5 that you already own over the internet to the Portal. Hence the word, the PlayStation Portal. It's exactly that, and it's only that. Now, I made some predictions that Sony was going to unlock cloud streaming where they would have their own PlayStation 5 on their own servers and allow you to stream directly from their PlayStation 5 to the Portal. That has not materialized yet. I don't think that it's like totally counted out, but it's certainly not on the immediate horizon. They haven't said anything about it, even though I figured they would by now. You know, that in itself is a problem, but the other problem is if your PlayStation 5 is not connected optimally using a LAN cable on really fast internet, then no matter how great the internet is that the PlayStation Portal's connected to, you're gonna have some roadblocks to a seamless experience, and it's really difficult to get that. I have reduced this system. It originally was gonna be my travel companion. I was gonna take it with me when I go on the road and use it at hotel Wi-Fi, use it at McDonald's Wi-Fi, use it all over the place. But it had another problem. You see, most of those on-the-go Wi-Fi hotspots require you to open up a web browser and acknowledge their terms of service. You have to say, yes, I accept, please continue to connect to the Wi-Fi. But because the PlayStation Portal does not include a web browser, there's no possible way for you to connect to any of those Wi-Fis that require you to click an acknowledgement. That makes it very difficult to actually use it on the go as you might want to use it. So you're stuck using your cell phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot, which again, it's not an ideal scenario. You can, with 5G, get some pretty good results, but it's still not ideal. It's just a further limitation to the ability to use your PlayStation Portal the way that you want to use it. Because of those problems, I've decided it's not gonna actually be my on-the-go PlayStation Portal device. So where do I end up using it? I end up using it at my house. Now I already have my PlayStation 5 at my house, but I thought, yeah, I'll sit on the couch. Use the Portal on the couch while I sit next to my wife. She can watch TV. I can play my PlayStation 5 with the full experience. You see, the PlayStation Portal has a full DualSense controller built into it. That means you get the adaptive triggers and the full immersive PlayStation experience in a handheld device. And that's a huge plus for me, especially when you're playing those experiential games. So I thought, no big deal. I'll get the full experience while while sitting on the couch away from my PlayStation 5. Currently, it only supports wired headphones or special PlayStation headphones that use a proprietary connection method, which are expensive and hard to find currently. Now, when you're watching this video, maybe they're easier to find, but I guarantee they're still expensive. So now you've got this tethered experience where you've got headphones that are wired. It's just messy. It doesn't do anything else. It really only does games, and it only does streaming from your PlayStation. It will not do online video streaming. You can't use a YouTube app to watch your favorite YouTube channel. You can't use Netflix, you can't use Disney Plus, Amazon Video, you can't use any of those services with it. It's just a gaming portal to your PlayStation 5. That's it. So if it's not good for traveling, and it's not really that great for using at home, what do you do? Now for me, what I found was, I pulled it out of the box, I did the unboxing for you guys, I tested it, and I was determined to like it. I really wanted to like it. But it ended up sitting on the shelf next to my couch for the last couple of months, collecting so much dust that I finally looked at it and said, it's time to go. It's time for someone else to enjoy this device. And that's why it's in the box. I'm selling it. I've put it on Marketplace. Someone's coming today to pick it up. I will no longer have a PlayStation Portal. So now you guys are wondering, well, what do you do? Now there's a couple of options. I'm going to go through those really quickly for you. This video is not about what to get instead of a PlayStation Portal because there are a few options. So I'm going to list them off real quick. We won't cover a ton of details on this. First off is a device like this, which is kind of like a backbone. This is a GameSir X2. I got this on Marketplace for $20. Why was it $20? Well, it kind of sucks. But for $20, I can put my Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra in here. I can load up the PlayStation app, and I can use this as a PlayStation Portal just as easily as the PlayStation Portal. Now I do give up a few things, but I also gain many things. The things I gain are that my phone already has cellular service and Wi-Fi. So anywhere where my phone has connectivity, I can play my PlayStation. I don't have to try to connect to weird Wi-Fi. I do have a browser, so I can connect to the Wi-Fi hotspot at McDonald's, but I can also use my cellular service. So instead of using my phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot to connect my PS Portal, I simply take my phone out of my pocket, I take my backbone or other device out of my pocket, I put them together, and I have an instant gaming device. Now this has some major downsides, and that is this particular one is very cramped. It has small thumbsticks, and the ergonomics of it is quite bad. I do not recommend the GameSir X2, but there's so many other options out there now. Amazon has tons of them. I will put a link down in the description of some models that pique my interest that I think would do better than what this one does. But there's lots of opportunities there for Apple and Android owners to do remote play with a cell phone and or an iPad, and it works beautifully. But what if you want the full DualSense immersive experience? Well, I'm glad you asked. You can still use the PlayStation app on your phone and connect your DualSense controller to that app, and you can just open this up and play like this. Now this is not ideal because your phone's just sitting there, but now you have a proper DualSense controller in the form factor you're used to, with the sticks exactly where you're used to, the triggers exactly how you're used to. If you're like me and you've got back buttons added to your controller, you have your back buttons exactly like you're used to. The only thing is the screen's a little bit smaller and it's still remote play. But you don't have to use just a cell phone. You can use an iPad, you can use a laptop, you can use anything that will run the PlayStation app. And most devices run the PlayStation app. So now you just carry around the device you already have, your phone. You already have your phone and a spare PlayStation controller, and you get the exact same experience for way less price, because you've already got the phone and you probably already have the controller. So you're saving a ton of money. Now, what if you do want a dedicated handheld device? And I've covered this in a different video. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. The Lenovo Legion Go or other similar PC gaming devices. You can run Switch emulators on it, you can run all your PC games, and you can run the PlayStation Remote Play app to use as a portal for your PlayStation, and chances are you can connect to Wi-Fi anywhere you want. It also includes a full web browser, Netflix, Amazon Video, Apple TV. It's a computer, so it does everything your computer can do, and it's a portal, and it's a Switch, and it's just everything. And you know, they're a little more expensive for sure, but if you don't buy the PlayStation Portal, you can take that money and definitely put it towards one of those PCs, which makes it a lot more attractive as an option. So for me, PlayStation Portal, unfortunately, is not everything I hoped it would be. It's probably not what you hope it'll be. And even in my experience trying to sell it right now, it is clear that many consumers do not understand what this device is. I've had so many questions about how many games can you put on it? Have you preloaded any games on it already? When I buy it, will I get access to any of those games? The answer is no, there's nothing on it. It's just a window to your PlayStation 5. It's so confusing. Sony is not doing a very good job of educating the market on what this even is. And therefore, I think a lot of them are going to start hitting the market just like mine, just because it's just not worth it for most of us. Now, before everyone jumps in the comments and calls me an Xbox fanboy and that I just don't understand Sony, check out some other videos on this channel. You will see that I truly enjoy tech and interesting tech, and I'm not afraid to tell you guys the cool stuff as well as the duds. And this is a dud in my opinion. Did I get it right? I want to hear about it in the comments down below. Tell me all about it. Tell me what you think. Do you have a Portal? Are you still using it? Are you thinking about selling it? Where are we at with that? Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.